Hey everyone, I thought I'd post my Instagram live stream that we did today on here so you can give it a watch too. Don't mind my talking to my audience. You won't see that in the pictures, but that is who I'm talking to. Have a great day everyone and happy creating.
Hello everyone. I'm behind this morning. Just mixing up my art resin. Hey Chris. And it's chilly, so of course it's thicker than normal. Hi Adriana, Seba, Lily, Tintizzy. I am just a little behind today, guys. Trying to get my body working and my setup going. Can everyone hear me okay? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay? Hey Design Pop Art Factory. Perfect, thank you Chris. Miss Brandy Kane, hello. See a lot of familiar people. So I thought I'd switch things up today and do a little cosmic pour. Haven't done one of those in a while. So I mixed about 7 ounces. So it's 3.5 resin, 3.5 hardener, and it's art resin, so it's a 1-to-1 ratio. And once you mix them together, you've got, well, on a good day, we've got 45 minutes to an hour working time. But that all depends on the climate, of course. Sweet intuitive art, hey! So I haven't done one of these in a while. See what we can come up with. Too many color choices as usual. Hi, Ordained. So I treated my board, painted it black last night, then I sprinkled some little glitters on it. Well, the paint was wet, but it's not really sticking very well. The hardener is what makes your resin cure. Well, the combination of mixing the hardener and resin has a chemical reaction, and that's what makes your resin hard so that it sets up and cures. Hi, Nas. If I don't see your questions, just send me a message and I'll check them later when I'm unsticky. I think it's good and mixed. Lots of bubbles. Of course, as the climate starts to cool off here in Colorado, we have a lot more bubbles when we're curing, so that's always a little bit more of a challenge to keep torching it. So the first thing I'm going to do is put a clear coat down on my black board. And I'll heat it up. The reason I do this is just to help, well, maintain some of that black and give my resin something to flow on better. So I'm going to torch it just to warm it up. Whew, got that flame pretty high. So what's everyone up to? Where's everyone from? I know where some of you are from, but not everyone. I'm just going to take my hands and spread it around. I taped off the back of my glove, or my board. Nashville, Iowa. Hi, Gallery. Hi, Shine. North Carolina. UK, Charlotte. Cool. Hi, Afros. Karen Kane Designs. You're like one of my mentors, Missy. Now I'm nervous. Hey, Brett. I'm trying to look up every now and then. It's a little challenging when I'm doing this. Yeah, I've heard that story from so many people about resin being expensive overseas. This is why I double glove, so that I can do that and then take one off. Hi, Painting Market. Gonna heat this up a tad. Pop some of those bubbles. Get my resin to cooperate on a chilly fall morning. Something really rewarding about popping resin bubbles. What do you think? It's kind of satisfying. All right, now I'm going to divide the rest of my resin up into cups. You don't want to leave your resin sitting very long in a big quantity or it'll cure very fast. So I'm just going to disperse it into some cups. I've got a lot of vibrant colors sitting around me for this cosmic pour. Never know which way we'll go here. The basic acrylic color. I painted the wood in acrylic paint. I don't know if that's what you're asking. The rest of it I'm going to use mica powders. So let's start mixing up some colors. I know we'll want black and a lot of it. So did I answer your question, Lily? Hey, a black boy. Just adding some black mica powder to my resin. And this is by Stardust Micas. Okay, I'm glad. So, really gorgeous black, kind of a pearly black. See that? Nice. All right, I know we'll want some purple. I don't know if we want purple haze or amethyst dreams. Probably purple haze because that's a little darker. This is by Black Diamond. So might divide this resin up a little more just in case I need more of something. How many resin artists are in the house? Using mica powder and black does it show the background if it's not primed and black? No, I mean, it depends on how you mix your resin, your mica, of course. If you don't make it too translucent. You're a newbie, Shine? I just like to paint it black because it kind of is fail-safe error. Yeah, Miss Brandy Kane, I started with fluid, and then I decided I wanted a resin over my fluid art, and then I quickly moved on to just resin. Oh, I'm glad you just ordered resin. It's so fun. It's very addicting though, you guys. So there's our purple haze. Really nice. Black diamond pigments are awesome. And I think we want some magenta. We're gonna make this bright and pretty. Oh no, you can, I mean, make it more translucent or not, but I make mine pretty opaque. Hi, Charlotte. Glad you showed up. I know these middle of the days can be hard for some people. There's that magenta. That's by Pearl X. Pretty nice. Oh, and I want some turquoise. To buy resin instead of online. Well, it's mostly Shalini. Nope, just mixing colors. You didn't miss anything. I mean, mostly it's online, either through Amazon or... Hi, Flatlandry. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm seeing a lot of familiar people. Or direct through the manufacturer. So this turquoise I'm using is by Resin. That's out of Australia. So like with Art Resin, you can go straight to their website, but it's still online. Unless you happen to live near a manufacturer or company that makes it. Hey, glad you showed up. Yeah, poor girl, if you can get wholesale licensing, that's the way to go. I do that with a lot of things as well. There's that turquoise by Resin. Hi, Anna. All right, so we've got turquoise, magenta, purple, black. We need some little bit of glittery sparkle. I've also got some white here, which maybe I'll mix a little bit of white. Thanks to Artist Aria. It's good to help people out and let them know where to go. So this is Armor Art. That's actually out of the UK and I order it in. It's the best white. Some resin is food safe and some is not. So Art Resin is food safe once it's cured. And a lot of your countertop epoxies are food safe, obviously, because they're going on, you know, counters where you have food and stuff. Hey, Scribble Bunny. Just mixing up a little white, and that was Armor Art. They just started selling on Amazon. And this white's fabulous for cells and lacing. And it's a paste, a pigment paste, so it's liquid. And it's perfect for, I use it in all my oceans and seascapes. All right, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of my glitter and then I'll just set the rest aside in case we decide we need more colors. Shalini, you're so quiet, what are you up to? So the white color is Armor. It's an epoxy pigment. It's made for resin. You can get it on Amazon. And you guys, If you go to my bio page, you'll see links, and under that there's a supply list, and you'll see all the things I use. And then I'm going to throw in some of my favorite glitz glitter into some resin, just for sparkle. Just throwing some of that in to give us a little sparkle in our cosmos, right? I don't know if you can see that, but it's pretty. You have to trust me. You had an appointment at 10 p.m. at night? Are you okay, my friend? All right, I've got to make a little working room here. I've got too much stuff sitting here. Don't let me forget I have a lot of resin sitting aside. That's your guys' job. We don't like to waste resin. So I'm going to stick all my colors over here because I'm going to be using the heat gun and I don't want to tip anything over. Well, I hope you feel better. Oh, it was for your dad? Okay, you'll have to message me. Hope everything's okay. I'm gonna throw... Okay, so this is a board painted and, well, first I sealed it with polyacrylic and then I painted it black acrylic. I also did mix up some black mica in resin, and I clear coated it too. I'm just gonna put this around the edges, and we might add more in a little bit, but if I don't see your question, repeat yourself, or there might be someone in the room who knows. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go, I kind of like the, I don't know, nebulous look, but I'm not always successful. We'll see what happens here. Isn't that purple amazing? Black Diamond has some really good stuff. Should we mix in some bright green too? That might be pretty in the nebulous. So first I'm just gonna lay down some resin and then we're gonna heat it up and blow it around to hopefully get the effect we're after. I think I'll mix in a little bit of this Pearlx green. I know, I have tons of Iranian fans. I have people from all over the world, but I don't know how that happened. But I appreciate all of you. Rhonda, how are you? Yeah, India, I have quite a few India. I have Turkey. Oh, there are people all over. Did that get you going, Shalini? Just so everyone knows, Shalini's our little class clown. I love her. There's some green for all my green fans. This is quite a mess of colors. I hope it looks like something good. Let's start heating it up and seeing what we've got going on. Hungry, awesome. So first I'm just gonna torch it a bit. Mostly just to warm my resin up because it's kind of cool in my studio. Holland, yay! This is actually wood. It just looks like tile because I have resin all over it. Hey Beyond, how are you? Germany. I was born in Germany, you guys. Japan, all right. So fun. All right, if you guys want to turn your volume down, feel free. I'm gonna get my heat gun going and warm up, move this resin around, see what kind of mess I made. I'm good, Beyond. How are you? Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Manon. It does kind of look like the Northern Lights. Maybe that's what this will be, is Northern Lights. No, you can use your hair dryer. It just doesn't put out a lot of heat. It's mostly air, so I would recommend a heat gun. This is pretty appropriate because I am feeling spacey today. Too many resin fumes lately. Too many projects. Looks like a big flower right now. We might have to throw back in some black. Andromeda Galaxy. You're a smart cookie. Whew. Should be wearing a respirator, but I can't talk to you and wear a respirator. So now's the part where we say, what do we need? I think we need more black. It's really pretty. You should see all the cells in this. But I am open to opinions if anyone has an opinion on what to do with this. Yes, I have white. I'm going to definitely add some white. Thank you, Artful Stella. Yeah, we're gonna do white. Don't worry. I'm gonna add sparkle and white. But first I want to get my colors down a tad more, and then we're gonna add a little bit of white. Really like this green. I think I'll add more of that in. And maybe some more of that turquoise. Let me blend these and then I will add some white for you guys. you, Shalini. You're funny. All right, here's our white. I don't want to do too much because it will take over. Let's see. This isn't going to be like white stars. I'm just adding it for contrast. Start with a little. That white looks pretty cool. Really helps the other colors pop. Smoke and resin. Smoke and resin in the house. Exactly, Miss Brandy King. So this is turning out kind of cool. Let's see. What do you guys think? I think my board is not level. I leveled it, but it's definitely flowing this way. Yeah, I used, the purple was black diamond. I used some Pearl-Ex, I used some Stardust, and I used some Resin and some Armor. It's a mixed bag of pigments today. I kind of just use whatever works. Yeah, I cooked my resin a little bit there, so we're gonna have to add some. I'm gonna add a little clear there so I can keep working it. Darn it. Hate it when I do that. It's hard not to keep going. It's such a fun palette to work with. I agree, Miss Brandy Cane. It gets me in big trouble with my bank account though. Alright, so that's a bit of a problem area right there because I cooked my resin. You like the green and purple? Yeah, I like them all in different ways. Let's add a little bit of sparkle, shall we? Where do we want some sparkle? Maybe we'll just drop some out here in the, out in the universe. All right, we'll see you later, Beyond. Sorry guys, I'm looking down, I can't see what. I prefer working with wood just because I do a lot of heavy projects. If it saves, I'll try to put it on YouTube. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I do have some Pebeo Cellini. I haven't worked with it much though. I know you can make cool jewelry with it and stuff. Now I think I'm gonna add a little bit of sparkle throughout because I can't help myself. If my resin will cooperate, since I cooked it in that one spot. I think I have the moon, or I might have both. I'm not sure. I know for sure I have moon. I'm not sure about the other one. Can you put them right in resin like this? Because I thought about that at one point, was maybe trying to do that. You missed the beginning? It'll be on my stories for 24 hours and I'll try to save it. Yep, Chris. Thanks for stopping by. I might try to add it to a resin project sometime, Shalini, and see what happens. I love this glitter so much. I know you've heard me say that a million times. Pebeo is awesome. That's pretty expensive though. Just work with what you have. Keep seeing some blobs in my resin. Maybe they're just bubbles. See you later, Chris. Oh, I have so much resin left. I'm gonna have to get another board out quick and make some more after I get off with you guys. What do you feel like we're missing? Do you feel like it's good, or... Because I could do another layer over this once it cures. You can drop your glitter into the resin. A lot of them will just float on top though, which is why I like to mix mine in with my resin. And make sure you're using polyester glitters too, so they don't bleed. I don't know, I think it's pretty good as is. You guys want to see close-ups?